Hey guys, it's Admiral Seabass. Welcome back to Operation FailSafe, Soviet Global Command, turn 8.3. Tech. Here are the techs I'm going for. Computers, we're at stage 3, need an 8 or higher. That is tech number 3. Advanced SLBMs, we're hoping to get to stage 1. That's tech number 4, need an 8 or higher. SDI, that's tech number 7, we need a 10 or higher, hoping to hit stage 1. Tech 9 is Advanced Air Superiority Fighters. We need a 7 or higher, hoping to complete. Tech 11, Advanced Sonar. We need an 8 or higher, hoping to complete. And Tech number 13, Advanced Manufacturing. We need an 8 or higher, hoping to move to Stage 2. Let's see what the dice gods have in store for us today. Not too much kindness. So Tech 3 is computers. We missed that. Tech 4 is advanced SLBMs. We missed that. Tech 7 is strategic defense initiative. We missed that with a 9. Tech 9 we missed with a 6. Tech 11 is Advanced Sonar. We completed that. And Tech 13 we missed with a 5. So we went 1 for 6 on our tech. I saw a lot of good combat rolls in there. We did complete Advanced Sonar. All right. Not a great start. Not a great start. All right. I've heard talk in the past of dice gulags, whatever it is. Might need to invest in some of that ourselves. So, all right. So, military aid. All we're doing is a light infantry to Angola for 2 IPP with arms sale discounts. We're sending Far East Command a SAM for 3. We're sending Warsaw Pact a Top Gun air superiority fighter for 8. And then with our own money, we're purchasing an ASW helicopter for 2. A light infantry upgrade to an aircav with advisor for 4, airborne and a SAM for 11. No, I'm sorry, 7. Starting a cruiser for 5, building 2 nuclear attack subs or SSNs for 12, and we're building 3 SSKs or diesel electric subs for 12. Okay, combat movement. We have a bit. We'll start up here. We are going to do a walk-in from Iceland. 1 Marine. We'll hop on the amphibious assault ship and then hop off into a walk-in into Greenland. All right. Here in Central Europe, we will fire 2 cruise missiles, 1 each from our major air bases in East Germany and West Czech, into a surgical strike into Rhineland. Up here, which I forgot to mark, but I will do now, I have another walk-in into Gotaland. We will walk in with that mech from Akershoe. All right, look at my handy dandy sheet here. All right. Down here, we will move 1 airborne and an airborne assault from Cuba. He will go 1, 2, 3, and we will walk into Puerto Rico. All right. And then we have a bit down in the Med and in the Indian Ocean. All right, let's see. Put you here. No, can't get a good angle. That's pretty good for most of it. So the backfire will go from New Delhi. He will go Pakistan, Afghanistan, Turkmenistan, M13, Southern Caucasia, M10, and then M7. He'll have 4 movement left. And he will fire 2 cruise missiles into a surgical strike into Suez. And then from down here in I-1, which you can't see, the SSN will go I-3 and then into I-4. And since I have CAT drive and NATO doesn't have advanced sonar, there's nothing they can do. So he will fire another cruise missile into that same surgical strike into Suez. The attack bomber from New Delhi will go Hyderabad, I-12, I-11, I-7, and he'll fire a single anti-ship missile against this destroyer here in I-4. And then here, this SSK will come out of port in South Pakistan, and he will go I-11 and then I-15, which moves him into Far East Command territory, where he will go on silent running, and he will be moved. All right. And I think that's it for my attacks. Let me check my sheet here and see. Suez, I-4, Greenland, I-15. Yep, I think that's it. So, Greenland was a walk-in. Gotland was a walk-in. I need to roll some dice here in Rhineland. There's no AMD because there's no SAMs. So I will get 2 dice at 5 or less. And they both missed. All right. And then in Suez, we have a single SAM there, which will get 3 AMD shots. Oh, I forgot to say I'm using my spy sat there. Didn't put it on the board. I did, I think, announce that in my attacks. So we'll roll the AMD first. This is 3 AMD shots at 4 or less. They all missed. So now I get 3 dice at 5 or less with spy sat. And there's 1 hit. So we will take one of the light infantry. Okay, and then I've got to roll the anti-ship missile in I-4 against the destroyer. There's no AMD there, so we are looking for a 4 or less. And that's a 10, so that misses. All right. So let me clean that up, and then we will roll into non-combat. All right. Okay, non-combat. So first, let's do our sea lift embarkation. So these 2 SRBMs are in southern Finland. One of them will go A14, A12, and into East Germany. The other will go A14, A12, and then through the go into A10, and then we'll go into northern Germany. All right. The other sea lift I'm going to do is this SAM up here in Murmansk. We'll go A9, A8, A7, and into Akershoe, like that. Airlift. So the airborne from Western Ukraine is going to airlift down to Cuba. So now I have 3 light infantry and a fighter in Cuba. The light infantry from Zaire is also going to airlift to Cuba. And then air redeployment. One of my air superiority fighters from East Germany is going to air redeploy to Cuba. So 3 airborne, a light infantry, air superiority fighter, and a fighter in Cuba. All right. And then regular non-combat movement. Got quite a bit of this, so you're going to have to bear with me. So, yeah, that should be good. Actually, no. Yeah, there we go. 1 SAM from East Germany is going to move Northern Germany and then into Denmark. 1 SAM from West Czech is going to go East Germany and then into Northern Germany. So I'll chip him out. 2 SAMs in Northern Germany. 1 SAM from Western Ukraine is going to go 1-2 into West Czech. And then the other SAM from Western Ukraine is going to use strategic land movement and go Eastern Poland, Western Poland, and into East Germany. The attack helicopter from East Germany is going to go A-12, Gotland, and then into Akershoe. All right. And then I got a bunch of stuff moving here into A4, which is that sea zone right off of Iceland. So the DDG and the SSK from A10 are going to be moving into A4. The SSK from import in A9 will be moving into A4. The amphibious assault ship from A9 is coming out of port. He is picking up the 2 Marines and the ASW helicopter that's in A9, and then they are going into A8, A5, and then into A4, where the ASW Helo will go into Iceland, and the 2 Marines will also go into Iceland. Yep. The fighter that's on the amphibious assault ship will land on Iceland. The ASW Helo that is in N1 will shift its patrol to A9. Okay, let's shift you down here. The backfire has 4 movement remaining. He will go M10, M11, Eastern Ukraine, and land in Western Ukraine. The 3 mechs and the 1 SAM from Volgograd they will move to. They will move Orenburg and then into northern Kazakhstan, which is in Far East Command territory, so they are marked moved. Bring you down here. The attack bomber will land back in New Delhi. The light infantry will move from Nepal to New Delhi. And while you're down there, the destroyer and the carrier that are in port here in I-13 will go I-11, I-12, I-6, and go import at the minor shipyard there in South Pakistan. The 2 paramilitary from eastern Ukraine will shift to western Ukraine. The 2 from northern Caucasus will move up here to eastern Ukraine. Oh, and I forgot. I screwed up. I screwed something up here. When the amphibious assault ship moved from A9, he was supposed to go A8, A7, pick up the attack helo that didn't move, and then go A6 and A4, placing that attack helo on Iceland. Okay. So there's my surface fleet there in A4. And then I've still got the ASW helo on patrol there. We've got the Warsaw Pact SSK, 3 Soviet SSKs, and then that Soviet fleet and the stuff there on Iceland. All right. So then military aid delivery for our Warsaw Pact allies. We will give their Top Gun air superiority fighter in East Germany. The SAM for our Far East Command brethren will be delivered here in Novosibirsk. The aid to Angola will simply be placed as a chip here for our Angolan allies. And I think that's it. I don't think there was anything else that I wanted to or could move. So, all right. Or that's all our military aid delivery anyway. All right, now we have to place units. Okay, let me get back to my sheet here. Military aid. Got that. Okay, so the airborne and the SAM. Airborne and the SAM will go here in western Ukraine. With the advisor, the light infantry in Cuba will be upgraded to an air cav. The ASW helicopter will be built here in Iceland. The cruiser will be placed on the production chart. And then the subs. So, one SSN and one SSK will be produced here in A9, that major shipyard. One SSN and one SSK will be produced here in the Black Sea at that major shipyard. And then the last SSK will be placed in port down there in South Pakistan. And that's it. So let's collect income. All right, I think it's similar to last time. Hang on. on. Yep, here we go. Okay. So my base income is 46. So here is 46 for my base income. Then my wartime income adjustments, I think, are 10. I get 1 each for North Pakistan, Denmark, Swaziland, Akershu, and Puerto Rico for 5. And then I get another 5 for computers. So that'll be another 10, which will give me 56 cash on hand for turn 9.3. Take care, everyone.